Liverpool need Newcastle to pull a rabbit out the hat before that can fall into place. And at the moment, you know, it's not really happening. But if he was to put a gun to my head now, I still think Liverpool will sign Isak. You know, things will move into place. And maybe it's just a case of, did he get him after the season started or, you know, before? And it's looking like it's going to be the latter at the moment.
Yeah, I still think it'll happen. I think we'd all feel a little bit better if the Sesko thing, you know, would have materialised, and it's a little bit of a frustrating one from a Liverpool point of view that doesn't happen. But it's just looking like the point of no return a little bit for him in Newcastle. I mean, like you say, the most talked about barbecue this summer. You know, he's not been invited to. It looks like it's going to be harder and harder to reintegrate him back in, and people are making the Suarez comparisons with sort of Liverpool, and I understand that, but he did go on the tour. I was at the MCG when he was there looking all moody, and everyone was singing his name anyway, and sort of that funny thing. And also, I think Liverpool were able to sell to him, listen, do one more year, then you'll get a better move than Arsenal. I'm talking about the Arsenal then, not necessarily now. It's all sort of relative this back to the summer of 2013, and when the clubs were, and that worked out. He hung on a year and got his Barcelona move. I don't think the situations are necessarily the same this time, and so I think whether they get a forward or not, they might feel like, listen, this is at the point of no return, and for the manager too. Yeah,
I mean, the thing that struck me most was obviously poring over Eddie Howe's comments very closely during their tour. He seemed, you know, a little bit surprised, but not angry that Isak was out in Sociedad training with his former club. He said he learned about it through the media, and he played it quite straight, to be fair. He didn't seem particularly agitated by that.
Quite matter of fact, yeah.
Yeah, but then the following day he's talking about, you know, you have to earn the right to train with us. We're Newcastle United, and it was quite a shift in tone. Even for Eddie Howe, was normally quite mild-mannered and like down the middle, isn't he, either way? And that was quite a significant change, I thought, on his part. And then it's subsequently come out since that he's been banned from the family barbecue. Like I say, the fun day that they'd set up, he's training on his own. And it doesn't look to be any way back, really. The only thing he hasn't done, Isak, is sort of throw in a formal transfer request and maybe a written statement to go public, which I remember Virgil van Dijk doing all those years ago at Southampton, and eventually he gets his move as well. So it does look like the writing's on the wall now. It's just a case of, can Liverpool negotiate the fee that is on their terms? You know, Newcastle talking about 150 million. I think they might have to come down significantly. A couple of people who I've spoken to who are familiar with how it's working in Newcastle and have said maybe 130 could be the deal.
Okay.
So we'll see. Liverpool offered 110, 150. There's quite a lot of negotiation to be done there to bring the two clubs closer together. But, you know, like I say, going to my head, I still feel like Liverpool will get their man and Isak will sign.
There was a couple of other links for forwards which are quite interesting as well. I don't know if you saw the Bradley McCullough stuff. I mean, I say I don't know if you saw it, it's your job. You're all over it. But the Bradley McCullough stuff, and then there's the Rodrigo links that sort of keep coming and going as well. He's obviously a player they like, but whether he's a player they like for the money they want or now. What have you made of those? Do those seem to be ones that they're maybe looking at if Isak doesn't happen, or do you think they might think, well, actually, we're still a little bit short numbers-wise, we want them as well if they can make it work?
Yeah, I think Liverpool are keen to sort of not make it known that all the eggs are in the Isak basket at the moment. I think they are talking about, you know, if they do have to walk away, that other targets are in place. But I just can't see who the plan B would be for Isak. We know Barcola's been linked. He's a very different type of player. Rodrigo, I think the feeling was a few weeks back that his agent's almost using Liverpool's name, you know, for to whatever ends the Real Madrid end. And I'm not sure whether PSG would look to play ball with Bradley Barcola. I don't know. I haven't followed it closely enough to PSG, and maybe Liverpool's name is being used as a negotiation tactic for a new contract. I'm not sure. I think it's already been shot down, the Bradley Barcola links. But I don't think it does Liverpool any harm to have other players' names on the rumour mill. But I just can't see who a plan B would be to Isak at the moment. I think Liverpool have made it known that they would break the British transfer record to land them. So to pivot from that to an alternative is difficult to see, really, particularly in the striker market where it's quite a shallow pool.
I hope you're enjoying this free show at the moment. Loads of excellent, exciting stuff on the Anfield app. If you want to be part of the whole thing, you can download the Anfield app and go from there. Or you can subscribe via the YouTube membership as well for video-only content and other bits and pieces. We love doing these shows. We love that you watch them. So come, be part of the journey with us.